Thanks everyone for coming today. Obviously a really exciting announcement for our football club. I got the honour of presenting this to Jonathan Brown. It's the commemorative jumper of the 20th anniversary of the 2002 Premiership. On the back of it there's some fantastic artwork. There's obviously the boys in their photo. On the back there, all the players who played, their names are in the number as well, and it's it's exciting that I get the opportunity to pass on to Jonathan Brown today, who's obviously a significant part of that. So we're going to wear these jerseys next week against the Western Bulldogs, round 16 up at the Gabba. They'll then go on auction. The players who wore them, their jerseys will go on auction, and you can get one from there. So Jonathan, I'd love to come over and hand you this one, mate.
See you, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You can hold up that and.
Yeah, good. I've been called Jonathan since I was in trouble with Mum. So it's good to be here. Good memories, mate, out the back here, and that photo's magnificent. So and nice to beat the Pies as well. Thanks, lads.
Pleasure, mate. No, thank you.
How close were you to playing this week?
Yeah, really close. I trained really well yesterday, and thought I was a really big opportunity to play tomorrow night, but unfortunately, hasn't eventuated. But I'll be certainly right to go next week.
Big game, MCG is a bit frustrating to miss out.
A little bit. Obviously top of the table clash would have been a game that I'd certainly love to be a part of, but that's just the way it is, and certainly don't need to be taking any risks this time of year.
Nice to get a bit of a freshen up though. Can you take a positive out of it?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's after my start to the year with the injury to my Achilles, and obviously this little setback, it's been nice to just shut the body down for a couple of weeks and get in a really good solid block of training and get back moving to how I was in previous years. So that's been a really encouraging sign for me over the last 3 or 4 days. So the extra 9 days heading into the Bulldogs will do me the world of good as well.
Rare for you guys to get a game at the G. How much has that been spoken about this week?
Obviously. We only get a handful of, not even a handful, maybe 2 or 3 opportunities a year, and I think we got Melbourne tomorrow night, and then we got Richmond in round 18 or something. So it's a great opportunity for us. Obviously our record isn't great here, but at the same time, as you just said, we don't play here a hell of a lot. So if you want to win the grand final, you've got to get the job done here, and that's certainly what we're going out to do.
So one of the last little boxes to tick off on the list of teams and grounds that you hadn't won at?
Yeah, definitely. It's probably one thing that Chris Fagan, since he's taken over, we've sort of gone through, all the different venues and teams and places that we haven't won in a while, and this is the last one on that list, so it'd be great to tick it off.
Brownie, roll out a YouTube clip of his highlights here out of Madrid and give you
Yeah, don't worry, he'll have it on his YouTube history or something, don't worry about that. He's obviously a legend of our club, and he's played some of his best games out on here, so hopefully the boys can emulate that tomorrow night.
How are you finding your role this year in the side? Obviously moving a bit more outside the midfield and defensive and sometimes pushing forward even. Are you enjoying it? How are you finding it?
Bit of a swingman, eh? Yeah, look, it's been different for me, but I think it's whatever the team's needed. Fags has come to me at the start of the week, and I've fixed my mind onto that opportunity. So it's different for me. We've obviously got a lot of great up and coming midfielders, and they get all the right of way to go in there and have a crack. And if a matchup's good for me one week, then I'll play in the midfield. If it's good down back, I'm flexible, and that's one thing that we tried to add into our team at the start of the year was flexibility of players to play in different positions. And I guess you're just seeing that in my game at the moment.
One man to have down back pretty handy. Harris Andrews, 150 games.
Yeah.
With him since day one till now. What's it been like to work with him and how he's developed into the game?
Yeah, he's developed into a real student of the game. His attention to detail and opposition players, preparing, getting his body right is second to none. I haven't seen it done better, so it's thoroughly deserved. I didn't think he was going to get there early on, but he's turned into such a fine player. He's a 2-time All-Australian, and he's starting to get going, which is really pleasing for us. Yeah, he'll be the front runner. Yeah, absolutely. They've lost their last 3, but they've been in front at half-time in all of those games, so it's something that I'm sure they would have addressed over their break. But yeah, we see it as an opportunity that we can exploit some of those things, so we'll certainly be going out to do that.
What about they've had a few off-field issues the last couple of weeks? Do you expect that to affect them at all going into this game?
I think that probably unites the team more than anything, to be honest. That's one thing I know about playing groups and things that happen on the inside, so they'll be up for the challenge, they'll be excited, they'll be galvanised, and we need to be at our best.
You guys still on top of the ladder, they've lost 3 straight. Somehow they're still seen as the Premiership threats, the biggest ones. among the top sides. What does that kind of do for you guys to sit on top? To kind of like to stay away from that attention and just grind the radar, just like a strong performance week after week?
Oh, they're deserved favourites. There's no doubt about that. As I just said, they've been in front by close to 5 goals in all those games that they've lost. So they're playing the best football in the competition at the moment, and I think everyone in below them has to, including us, has to be their absolute best to beat them. And obviously teams over the last few weeks have shown us a pathway to do that. But I'm expecting them to bounce back, and I still think they're the Premiership favourites.